The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. You talk about this Washington defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Dart going to give to Scatterboo. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The Giants at 500, sitting at 5-5. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
They go play action with Dart. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Bring it. Roll. Hey.
Give up the middle, Scatterboo. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down.
60 Bison.
Throwing his Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive. And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
And the Giants, first down. First down and goal to go.
To the air again, Dart. Touchdown, Giants! Theo Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You talk about this Giant defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away? But that would not being picked off.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mixon will try the right side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Daniels looking to throw. And it is caught. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 24 yards.
That's good.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar night.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now Daniels, and he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Well, since the leaping rules were changed back in 2017, we only average about 1 block kick per week league-wide. They pulled out all the stops there, got someone in there, delivered a big block.
I actually didn't think it was that high. I thought it was even less than that, but those guys executed perfection right there. Real excellent effort on that snap. Can't ask for anything more, and they got it done.
Credit Yaya Diaby with a stop.
Well, give him credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run, and then executed.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Dart. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Dart. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Here we go, here we go. 70, Denver Wolf. Ready, what?
To throw is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one too low.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep for the Giants, Darius Slayton. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Commanders 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Scadaboo going to run it out of the gun. And he'll get it down on the plane of the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
1st down, here's Scadaboo. And he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
That's complete. It's Neighbors. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
On play action, here's Dart. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Foster. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he's got room. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Now they'll change things up. Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 48 yards. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tip.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 72 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Motion man right is Rice. That is caught. Westbrook's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. And they show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Ready.
It's Mixon on the counter. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Red. Cowboy 80. Vikings, the Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Daniels. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there that takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now a run here off the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
60 Eagles.
Throwing now is Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60.
To the air goes Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've got their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a first and goal.
70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Another jet sweep to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Now he's going to step up and run. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Touchdown, Giants! Malik Neighbors with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Commanders 10. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4. On fourth down, here's Daniels. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Third down at 6.
Here we go, Shaq. 19, Tiger.
Dart going to look to throw here. That's caught left side by Neighbors. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, 51 yards. And the Giants are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense. Here's a diving catch right side. A good pickup there at 22.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk, Buffalo 18. Go.
2nd and 3. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Hold it ready. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
65, 18, fight in.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. And his kick is indeed good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, 65 yards. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 30.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Daniel's going to keep it. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
Back to throw now on first down. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Abdul Carter able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Daniels looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line.
And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Come on. Hey. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Steady.
Back to throw. Daniels. Looking middle, and that's complete. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Next, go.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Warriors, 17.
And goal to go.
7 Pirates, 7.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. On the ground, it's Scatterby to start the drive. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
1 yard gain.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. That's taken it around the 40. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
It's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. He's got them out to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll give it to Scatterbury. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 102 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. An inside run with Scatterbury. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side, complete to Foster. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Come on, set! Rocco 80!
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Giants, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get to stay home again.